Mega 6. You already know what it is. Another session. Just gotta speak for a bit. I don't do these like that. But I always gotta say my piece just to jot it down in my YouTube journal. First thing I want to speak on is the ratings. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to just say it's June 3rd now, due to it being midnight. But June 2nd, State of Play hit. If you missed out, man, stop playing. Anyways, 8 out of 10. Was it perfect? No. 8 out of 10. What makes it an 8 out of 10? Well, it was the delivery. Starting off with Wolverine, they got that out the way. They mentioned they was going to show off a good amount of gameplay. Therefore, it could have everybody pull up, see what's goody with PlayStation. And Wolverine is looking lit. It's looking good. The amount of violence, boy, whew, nothing to complain about. The amount of detail within what happens with activities such as like throwing somebody into a rock and you see the rock break and everything like that or something. It's crazy. The blood stains and all that. I heard a lot of people complaining. I ain't gonna say a lot of people. I heard a few people complaining. Forgive me for that. Talking about things like, oh, the blood disappears after a while and everything. It looked good till that. And somebody gonna try to bring up Bloodborne like, oh, the blood stays on the character until he go to the bonfire. I'm like, bro, chill. Did you look at how the characters look on Bloodborne? Let's get to it. And I dare somebody to argue about that. What else they shown? Mash. They shown the Rayman joint. I don't know if many people in the Rayman at their age nowadays, because OG over here and everything. I don't play too many games for the young ones and shit, but when it comes to Rayman, I always got to check it out because Origins was the truth. And Legends was just far more advanced for it. And I played a classic Rayman as well. You know what I'm saying? Rayman 2 was fire. I never got to play Rayman 3. Anyways, next joint, I'm not mentioning everything. They did show Tokon. You know what I'm saying? Tokon was looking good. They showing the new stages and everything. Had gorgeous detail to the rain on the ground, ray tracing features and all that. My boy A2X Hammers. Was it you, A2X? You mentioned Carnage. Carnage in the game. Fire. Lit. Definitely hyped to get into that and everything. I don't know where my skills is going to be at, but if I invest into it, trust me, I'm smoking people. Smoking people like I'm blazing this thing up right now. This is going to be y'all. What else did they show? They shown Phantom Blade Zero. I gotta watch that trailer again because it was kind of quick, but I'm already hyped for that game. I know that they got a release in September. Check me in. I'm in there. Next joint, Onimusha. Man, I'm an Onimusha vet. I was there from the beginning. I still got my games. I can't speak on behalf of y'all that's excited for Onimusha. I know a lot of people been into Capcom lately and everything. Y'all been hating within the 2010 era. Don't act like y'all wasn't. But Onimusha is finally back. That's obviously day one. I also noticed Dawn of Dreams. If y'all real Onimusha heads, y'all know of Dawn of Dreams. What's the problem with that? Nothing at all for me. I love Dawn of Dreams. Epic game. But they skipped Onimusha 3. They skipped Onimusha 3. That kind of hurt me because Onimusha 3 is my favorite. Maybe they're waiting to make that like a multi-platform release. Or maybe they had some actor issues and everything. As far as contracts, who knows? But they skipped it. That kind of hurt me. I just had to put that out there. What else they have? They had a good amount of stuff. I seen Dynasty Warriors 3 and everything. I said I was gonna skip things, but I'll put it out there. Dynasty Warriors 3. Graphics looking good. The details to the characters' faces and everything looks good. And I think it's a remake of Dynasty Warriors 3. Now, Dynasty Warriors 2 was fire. We used to play two-player split screen. Me and my boy Reed and all that. We used to go in on Dynasty Warriors 2. Crazy. But yeah, they showing a lot of joints. The Stuntman joint look alright. I know Stuntman used to be pretty good back in the days and everything. A lot of people was into it. They showing Ace Combat. That joint looks very sharp. I might rock with it. I got Aces of Thunder still in play, and I bought that day one. What else? Silent Hill, Townsville. Shouts to Luxap. He's playing in that. Darth Luxap is definitely the star of that game. Looks very good. Graphics look very good. It definitely got them PT details and a bit more. And it looks pretty spooky. Who know? I'm messing with it. Silent Hill. I got all the Silent Hill games. What I look like not getting that. What else they shown? Ill. That game Ill, I can't wait. I was anxious for years. I remember when it was just concepts. That game, just like Crimson Desert, that game Ill came a long way. Came a long way. It looked like a game that would not come out. Look at how far we got. 2027. Another game. And I can't believe I skipped this. Tomb Raider. Big time Tomb Raider fan from the jump. Since 1996, we've been playing Tomb Raider. Me and my older brother, my cousins, we've been playing Tomb Raider forever. I got all the Tomb Raider games. I'm definitely getting that. Tomb Raider Anniversary is my favorite Tomb Raider game other than Tomb Raider 2 on the PlayStation 1. I gotta get this third remake. Well, it's the second remake because you know there's Tomb Raider, then there's Tomb Raider Anniversary. The reboot is a reboot. This one is technically a second remake. Gotta get it. They shown Until Dawn. That joint look pretty solid. Look pretty solid and everything. You know, I still gotta get into it. I think it do look nice. I like the graphics when he was in the pool and you seen him like in the water splashing and all that. You know, I pay attention to those little minor details. But it wasn't very realistic looking. It wasn't very realistic looking. It didn't give that approach that the first one gave to me. But it do look good. And then they shown, and I'm gonna let you know, I wasn't excited for when I heard this in the leaks. I wasn't really intrigued to hear the next game besides the remakes that are coming. But God of War Luffy, if I said it right, Luffy, however you say it, man, that game is extremely beautiful. Super gorgeous. Lots of haters on that too. They just don't like playing as women. And as you see, I've been streaming Phantasy Star 4, and there's a part where Alice says, man, guys are such cowards. Wasn't nobody calling it woke back in 1995. I'm just saying. Stuff like that. Nowadays, people just want to make that the topic. They're mad because you get to play as Faye. And her combat is very, very sharp. I'm talking like the graphics look very, very realistic. And the details that they put into her, like slashing and doing all the hack and slash moves that you see in like Devil May Cry or such and everything like that. It looks even better than God of War freaking Ragnarok. It looks better than the classic joints. This looks great. This game looks very sharp. If you ain't into this joint, man, you bugged out. Like I said, 8 out of 10. Why do I give it 8 out of 10? I want to see tons of Sony games and everything. And they did show some games. They showed Marathon. I'm still kind of disappointed. I mean, I didn't look too much. It's called Nightfall. And it looks spooky. It looks nice and everything. But it's like, what is this? Another stage? I'm not too excited. I want more modes. Forget more mods. I want more modes. You know what I'm saying? Give me more things to do. That's what I want with Marathon. What else was there that I wasn't really hyped for? Yo, did they show Kenna? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But other than that, like, I would have liked to seen the Heretic Prophet. I would have liked to seen I would have seen a couple things. Grand Theft Auto. I know a lot of people was expecting to see Final Fantasy, and I'm the big time Final Fantasy gamer. I wasn't expecting Final Fantasy 7, whatever they gonna call it, but we got to see a good amount of Sony games. How long was it? Like an hour and a half? I don't know. In between that, I think that the show was fire. People could complain about whatever they want. You could say whatever about Wolverine because it's a PlayStation game. Was nobody talking spicy on 007 First Light because it's a multi-platform game, but you want to say all that about Wolverine. It's hilarious. But the game is going to release. It's going to be heat. It's going to flip. Y'all probably going to get it too. The haters that is. And y'all still going to hate on it. It is what it is. Me, I'm going to enjoy it for what it is. I'm going to enjoy God of War loot fact. I hope. It look like I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy Phantom Blade Zero. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to enjoy Onimusha. I'm going to enjoy Until Dawn 2. All of that. What game did I see that I wouldn't play? I can't think of it. I really can't. Everything I've seen, I would mess around and play. I wouldn't play any game. It was not a game that they showed. I'm like, come on. What is this? Nothing. Even probably Dynasty Warriors when I kind of was like, because it's Dynasty Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Looking at Dynasty Warriors is like looking at Assassin's Creed or something. Something I don't really, give a damn or no excitement. They shown that Control game also. That look alright. But I see the hate and it's all focused on the PlayStation games. I think that it's all good. Feel how y'all want to feel. But I think as much as we've been given already, and we have a whole lineup, close by too, very close. You think that God of War game ain't almost done? Y'all got something coming. They got more in the background. They have Intergalactic in the background. We still ain't get to see nothing about it, but when they're ready to show it, they gonna have it ready for us. That's how PlayStation moves. And that's something that people gotta recognize. If they not rocking with it, then they ain't rocking with it. 8 out of 10. PlayStation, continue to get your money and stay litty at all times. Stay to play with certified. I'm gonna blaze this joint up. Who knows? I might go live stream tonight. I might just lay back because I got money to get my damn self in the morning. Every morning. You know? But other than that, Mega 6-star out the gates. Man. I can't wait to play that Onimusha for sure. All them games coming out in September. You know, September my birth date. So that's when I splurge on games. It's one of my months where I splurge on AAA games. And if y'all don't gotta speak on it because y'all behind. Peace out, gang.